this morning. Hello. I had to grab my coffee. Oh my goodness me. Happy Friday. Oh God, look at the state of my hair. Sorry guys, how are you all? It's Friday. Love it. Where's the week gone? Oh my God. It's just flown by. Happy Friday. Favorite day of the week. Coffee and conversations with Spirit. How are you all doing? How are you? Hello. Okay, so we've been live all week. My little doggy in the background. You can't see. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, you can see my dog. Just make sure I'm live everywhere. Okay, how are you? Oh, you're not the greatest. Oh, come on, we're going to change that. We're bringing a little bit of joy and happiness and love and light to wherever you are this morning. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name's Luna. Oh, hang on. Can you hear me? You know when I've got the phone on quiet, let me just turn the volume up. It's all a bit of a rush this morning. The dog's knackered. We had to go down the post office because I had so many orders for my deck and had to get them out. So had to do that this morning. So if you're new to the channel, let me know where you are in the world. Karina, hello from Denmark. I look like a bit windswept. I live up a slope like this. The dog's knackered. Right, let me know where you're jumping on from. Where are you in the world? Hang on, my camera's a little bit wonky. So how does this work? We have a look at what's going on in your life. We tune into the collective energy, and then I use my guides to help you with your guides and find out what's going on in your life so we can bring a little bit of light, a little bit of happy vibes. Hang on, what's happening there? Why can't I move that up? Oh, there you go. So when you jump on, let me know where you are in the world. Let me know if the sun is shining and if things are good. If not, we're going to make it good. That's what it's all about. Morning, Trine. How you doing, my lovely? I'll let you all jump on. Pretty mid. Thank you. Do I put this on this morning? It's the only thing that didn't need ironing. Oh, dear. Sunnis, how do you say that? I think I've got that wrong. Good morning to you. Anyhow, apologies for the bad pronunciation. Okay, let's let some of you jump on. I know I'm a bit wonky. I've moved everything around. Still got the sellotape. Sunny in Birmingham. Love that. Love that it's sunny in Birmingham. Okay, let's just make sure that that's all on. Hello from Ireland. How is it in Ireland? The sun is trying to come out this morning. It is. It's a little bit cold. It's a cold wind, but it's trying to come out. So as you jump on, I grabbed loads of decks today because we have a theme. So the theme this morning is transformation. So we're going to look at where that. Now, I did this with the shadow on, I think it was Wednesday, and it was really good. I'm definitely going to do this. I'm going to have themes next week because it just gives it a little bit of dimension, you know. So today is transformation. So whatever questions you ask, it's going to be around the theme of transforming. Love is the theme. Well, lucky you, Trina. I think I need some love in my life. Problem is, it's all women that come on these channels. Oh, got entrapment. Look at that, entrapment. Oh, that's a bit of a sinister card. Look at the dude in the back. Can you see him? It's like a... Goodness, don't like that. Haven't used these cards for ages, but hey, now we're in it. Let's go for it. home. Wow. So this is all about transformation. Okay, I know where we're going. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, let me just try and do something with my hair. Okay, so today is all about transformation. So what are we looking at? The first card that came up is entrapment. So entrapment is feeling that you can't leave, feeling that you're stuck in a solution. See, this is what happened on Wednesday when I did the shadow. We had some fantastic cards. It was really, really good to do. So I'm going to definitely do this again. So entrapment, feeling that you're stuck, feeling that there's nowhere to go, feeling that, oh God, it's Groundhog Day. And, we can all do that, even if you're not in a relationship. Sometimes I get up in the morning and I look at my kitchen and I'm like, I'm here again. Like, I lock my kitchen at night and somehow they still find the key. And it's just like, and I just think, oh God, when are they ever going to leave home? I live with 3 boys. Well, 3 young men, actually. And anyhow. So sometimes I can feel like this very easily, and I have to make sure that I do things that make me feel like there's ways out and that you're not just going round and round and round and round. So take that on board. Entrapment doesn't need to necessarily be with another person. Entrapment can be about your situation. Yeah, Karina, you're feeling, yeah, that's my feeling. What, entrapment? Or the sun is shining. Good morning, Aqua, Earth and Fire. Love that handle. So don't ask me questions yet because I'm getting there. We've also got home. So interesting that I was talking about the home. So this could be just feeling like, oh my God, I was put to do more on this earth and tidy up and look after people and wash. And the entrapment card. Got you, Karina. Yeah, I can feel like that regularly. Like, got too many gifts just to be tidying up after people. So this is what we're doing because today's all about transformation. Now look at the rest of the cards that have come out. Hole in the soul. Look at this. This is quite a deep, dark deck, actually. Look at that card. I mean, stunning artwork. Hole in the soul. And do you know what just came to me? It's like selling yourself short. And then I've just seen this card. Selling out. Selling yourself short. And how do we transform? You sit in your dreams. Look at that. And not only sit in your dreams, that's strength. Look at the tiger. So you've got the combination. For me, what that means is, because my guides work, they can't just open up the channels for me. What my guides are saying with that is that you've got to get strong within yourself to sort of sit in your feminine energy. And this is not about gender. This is about how you feel. Get strong within yourself so you can make your dreams happen. And dreams are like, they're our fantasy, and there's nothing wrong with that. We've got to sit in the fantasy of life. Things don't always make sense. This doesn't make sense. Tuning into spirit doesn't make sense, but it happens. And I'm like, every day I go, how the hell do I know that? I'm no different from you guys. I just spend more time up there than I do down here. I got it about me today. I'm just going to have some fun because it's just been a bit of a hell of a week, really. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, Zoe. Hello, Haley. Hello, hello, hello. Linda, you finally made it. So good to see you, my lovely. Good morning, Christine, May. Let me let me know where you are in the world. It's nice to know where you're all coming in from. I know we have people far and wide. Did a 3 o'clock session yesterday, which was interesting because it's a completely different time frame. So that was nice. Can you be next? Hey, XXL. Maybe you can. We'll see. So this is what we're dealing with today. We're dealing with you feeling like you're in a stuck situation, kind of selling yourself a little bit short, feeling soulless, feeling bored, feeling overwhelmed, feeling blah. What do we need to do? We need to stay with our dreams. Stay with our dreams, our hopes, our wishes. So I'm going to leave these cards out because if you're new to my channel, welcome. Give us a like. Give us a thumbs up, give us a follow, give us a share. Lovely energy exchange. God, my feet are cold. It's cold in here. what we're doing is we're talking about transformation today. So everyone that I read for, which I will get to in a minute, I'm going to talk about the aspect of transformation because, you know, this is all about energy, and how I like my readings to work is that this coincides with how you're feeling. This resonates with you. These were your own thoughts. And how do you change difficult situations? It's all very well knowing that, you know, you feel stuck and you don't know what to do, and you feel in a hole of the soul, you feel soulless, and that life is not great at the moment. But what are you going to do about it? How are we going to change this? How are we going to lift your vibration? How are we going to make the sunshine and get that sparkly glitter essence in your auric field? That is what we need to find out. You're in Turkey. Well, hello to Turkey. I've just come back from Turkey. Beautiful, beautiful place. I was up in the mountains kind of near Fethiye, in the middle of nowhere, really. But yes, stunning, stunning. It's one of my favorite places. Tend to go there every year. Good morning, Patricia. How are you doing? Good morning to LA. Right, okay. I do need to set up my coffee as you all jump on. Okay, so how this is going to work. If you would like me to look into your situation and do a reading for you, I need your name, I need your question, and I need some emojis. Let's do sun emojis. Let's do yellow emojis today. Bring a bit of sunshine. Bring a bit of sunshine in. Good morning, Charlie. Okay, so where are we going first? Let me just drink my coffee. Gypsy Mama, how are you? How is Australia this morning, this evening, whatever time it is? Okay, thank you for all the emojis. Love an emoji. Okay, so remember, today is about transformation. You're doing well. Yes, Fethiye, stunning. I've never actually been down to Fethiye, well, once, but it's up in the mountains, so it's closest to Fethiye. You want some details on your next partner. Go on then, XXL. What is it you want to know? Give me a bit more details and give me an emoji. All right, so let's have a look. Christina, yes, you can, because you've got all the yellow hearts. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Where are we going to go with you? Let's do the Sacred Forest. Using new decks. They're not new, but I just don't use them. Tend to use them on the lives, so I thought I would change it up. About their personality. Okay. All right. I'll come to you in a minute. Turkey. You don't know what to expect. Expect the unexpected. Okay, Christina. All right, my darling. Let's pour you a card. Let's pour you a card. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody that is jumping on this morning. Christina, come on, Spirit. What do we need to go for Christina? Hang on, let me just sort my hair out. Okay. Ooh. Christina, you've got 2. Let's have a look. What have we got? The Hummingbird Spirit Joy. It's also the 22 card. We love a double digit on here. Messages from Spirit. And we've also got the Air Spirit Knowledge. Okay, Christina, what I get for that is like definitely you've got to raise your vibe. I feel like, I don't know whether you've been dancing or you need to go dancing. It's one or the other. If you've not danced for a while, stick on the music, put your headphones on, dance like no one's watching. That's what I feel. That's what I feel with this. Hang on, where have you gone, Christina? Let's just pull a tarot with you so we can get a little bit more information. I feel like there has definitely been a heaviness in and around your auric field. I'm getting a lot of red in your aura, actually. So you definitely need more grounding. What have I done here? They've just shown me you sat by an oak tree. So I don't know if there's an oak tree by you, but nothing better than to be by a tree for your grounding. Be in the forest, you know, be out there. It's going to give you insight. That's what it's going to do. It's going to give you insight. It's going to help you know what you need to do. Because at the moment, again, you feel a bit stuck. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. And that is just kind of not learning, not knowing quite know where to go at the moment. So I feel, get in spirit, bring joy into your world, raise the vibration as much as you can, even if it's difficult. Just stick some music on you love and just power through it. And just even for 5 minutes a day, put a smile on your face, and that changes your vibration. There's always stuff you can do. Is it difficult to move through difficult situations? Yes, it is. But, that's what makes us stronger. That's what makes us feel more alive. That's what makes us grow. We've got to learn to ride the waves. It's just what life is all about. Where am I going? Turkey. Okay. I need to have a little coffee machine because that coffee was really small. You don't know what to expect. You expect the unexpected is what you expect. Expect the unexpected. What's your partner going to be like? If you're calling in your soulmate and you're calling in your life partner, as soon as you meet them, you'll just know. If you don't feel the difference to the change in energy, then you need to do some more work on yourself. You really need to understand what it feels like to be in your own energy, and that does take time, takes time and commitment. But you do need to. It's like, we all have that gift. Is when we walk into a room, you can tell straight away what the atmosphere is like. Does it feel nice? Does it feel friendly? Does it feel a little bit dangerous? That is what it's about. And then when somebody comes into your life, that is going to have an impact on you, you'll feel it straight away. So let's see XXL. You need a better handle, Lane. What's that about? Okay, Christina, I'm right. I know. I'm not right. My guides are right. My guides with your guides, they're right. I'm just the conduit. XXL. Okay, what do they need to know about their person? Nothing. Spirit have a really great sense of humor. My guides do. As humans, we like to know so much, but I know it's hysterical, isn't it? You've just got to sit in that space of not knowing and just bringing in the ideal person for you. Let's have a look and see what we get. Okay. But you need to let go of the anxiety, okay? You need to let go of the anxiety. This card is all about anxiety. This card is about not knowing. This is head. This is all about the head. Now, I know it's funny. So what is today about? Today is about transformation. How do you transform? I want to know who's coming in. How will I know they're my soulmate? How will I know that they're my person? You'll feel it. You will feel it. And then what you get is all these lovely wand cards. Okay, so actually these were in reverse. So you want somebody that you're not going to battle with. So I feel like in the past there's been a lot of fighting, a lot of disharmony, different vibrations coming in just weren't matching is what I'm getting. There is a part about you that I will say that you're not necessarily willing to take that leap of faith. And you have to. So this is the thing about relationship, guys. You've got to be open. You've got to work on the blocks. Sometimes you know what your blocks are. Sometimes you don't know what your blocks are. And it's like, why are things not happening? Why am I not pulling in this person? Why am I bringing in all these broken people? It's like you've got to have a block. As much as you don't want to see it, as much as you don't want to believe it, it's got to be. So, be creative. Start exploring who you are. Get creative in who you are and what it is you want, because there is something that you're blocking. And also the other thing that I would say, if I don't get through to you, we are a collective, and how my guides work is that we jump on the energy. So they'll jump on the back of somebody's energy. So if you read something and it resonates for you, that message is also for you. So I hope that helps. Andrea 54 Hector, new subscriber, my beautiful sister and family. Hello, Andrea. So lovely to have you on board. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Coffee and conversations every Friday morning, 9 o'clock. If you're new to the channel, give us a like, give us a love, give us a thumbs up, give us a share. Lovely energy exchange. Right, where else are we going? Where else are we going? Charlie Rose 777. Please, can I have a transformational card? Feeling stuck. What do I need to do to move forward in all areas of my life? Just a small question then, Charlie. Just a small question. Okay, what are we feeling for you? Let's get you a divine feminine card. I have to say the energy has started to pick up. XXL. You're absolutely fine. Have a beautiful day in Turkey. Okay, Charlie. What does Charlie need to know about her blocks, please? What does Charlie need to know about her blocks? There's too many. I'm going to take the one that flew out. Ah, Kali. Look at that. Kali is like the goddess of anger. So it says, I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. So where are you holding back, Charlie? Where are you playing it safe? Where are you that feels that you have to be a certain way? This is the card that came up in the beginning. Where are you feeling soulless? Where are you selling out? Where are you giving up on your dreams? So these are the cards that come up. This is how I work. Especially with a live, I always pull cards of the overall collective energies. Like, what are we going to look at? What's the theme? Because then the people that I will read for, the people that catch my eye, they will go first, of course. So let's see what else we can get for you, Charlie. I do feel that there is suppressed anger within you. I know anger's not the right word. Disappointment is the word that they give me, disappointment. And what that is about is like disappointment in the way things have turned out. Okay, we've got temptation here as well. I feel like life has got serious. You know, it just feels all a little bit serious. Hello, Juanita. Hello. Yeah, it feels that life's got a bit serious. You know, when it's just like, we had that Groundhog Day, didn't we, at the beginning when I jumped on. And I feel like it's a little bit like that. You need to shake things up, do things that are good for you. So we've got the Hermit card. So we've had a little bit of a dark night of the soul, a little bit of, going within, bringing up all the shadow, bringing up all those bits and pieces that are difficult. But that could be in and around the family because we have got the 10 of Pentacles here. This could also be about the responsibility. Actually, I feel like it's a little bit of both. Get clear on what it is you want. Get clear. Be really clear. Don't think it's a pipe dream. Don't ever give up on your dreams, guys, ever. Because we've got celebration coming in. We have got celebration coming in. So keep going, keep moving, keep motivating yourself and explore everything that comes in. Remember that today is about transformation. So when we need to transform our current state, we need to explore, we need to find out what's coming up for ourselves. Where are we holding ourselves back emotionally and physically? So this is anger. Anger, people don't like the word anger. Anger's useful. Anger lets you know how you feel. There's nothing wrong with a bit of anger. Just don't hold it in, channel it. Go punch a cushion, go find a boxing ring and a boxing bag and just go and just let it all come out. Do some breath work for you. Absolute, Charlie, absolutely. Okay, where are we going now? Remembering that today we're talking about transformation. So let's say sending positive vibe, positive energy for the chat. Oh, thank you, Andrea. And lovely received. Thank you. Always up for a bit of positive energy. Okay, let's just pop on here and let's see where we're going. There's a lot of you on. Mina Fitness. Am I going to lose my job? Am I going to lose my job, Mina? Mina Fitness. definitely feel you attached to that. Definitely. It feels like you feel you're going to. I don't feel like you will. I feel like there'll be a way around it. There's balancing up coming in, but also what I say, because today is about transformation, you know, it's also really important that you take hold of your life and that you don't let somebody else have that power over you. So if you feel that your job is in danger, you don't want to sit in that energy of not knowing. So we, again, you know, we just spoke about Kali. This is Kali energy again. You know, sometimes that anger, that disrespect, that fear drives us forward, and that's what we need to take the next step, to take the next stepping stone. And that's what we've got here. You know, the light is shining bright. It's almost like it's been illuminated. If that can be taken away from you so quickly, do you not need to do something about it? Do you not need to maybe set up a sideline to have a look for something else that feels a little bit more secure, because you want to have that balance in and you don't want to keep feeling like that. So that's the transformational aspect of it. So let's see what else comes up. Just put the card. I feel you've got the enchantment phone grotto, which won't really mean anything. For me, that feels like, you know, aim higher. I feel like you're settling a little bit with your job. I feel like you are worth so much more. It's almost like the fear, the monetary fear holds you back. And I get that. You know, it's really, really difficult to move forward and take that leap of faith when there's money involved, because it can be scary. And it's like, you know, how am I going to make things work? And, you know, I'm self-employed. Like, I get that, you know. So sometimes it's about taking steps and about having a couple of avenues, couple of different things that you can do to bring in that money stream. And I feel like that's really going to help you. God, I really need another coffee. Andrea, let's pour you a little card, please. Let's pour. Hello to everyone that's jumped on. If you're new to the channel, my name is Luna. I am the Spiritual Warrior UK. I will also say, do watch out for the scammers. They do love to jump on and say, message me, I have a message from your guides. And, you know, do ignore them, block them. It's a scam. It's nothing to do with me. They love to do it. It's just something that happens on social media. We just need to be aware. So, Andrea, what is that? Oh, card for Andrea. Right. The High Priestess. Of course. That beautiful card. I love this deck. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. How beautiful is that? Look at that. Oh, God. You know, I don't know whether you're clairvoyant. Clear seeing is what I get with you. Like there's something visually that it's like what you see in people's eyes. It's like, you know, your eyes are like the doorways to your soul. That's what I get with that. It's like, you know, there's a lot of connection with our eyes and things like that. So yeah, the High Priestess. Beautiful, Andrea. And you are a beautiful being. So well suited. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, guys, if you give us a follow, you will go to the top of the queue. That's the way that this works. Let's have a look. Remember, today is transformational day. Olivia, hang on, where have you gone? God, they're popping up so quickly. Schemes and scandals. Hello to you. Hello to everyone that's jumping in the fan club. Olivia, will next week go well for me? This card just flew out. That's the anxiety around it. I feel like it's going to be fine. You just need to change your frequency. Just need to change your frequency. Page of Wands, it's like you're going to get a message around this. There's new energy coming in. Queen of Cups, sit in your heart. You know, you've got a big heart. You can tune in to this energy, and I feel like it's going to be absolutely fine. You need to change the vibrational frequency around this. You know, how do we do this? We do this all the time, and sometimes we just make it worse for ourselves. You know, it's like we think of the worst is going to happen. Try thinking about the best thing that will happen. Our bodies, our human bodies and our human minds are designed to sit in the negative. We have to work hard to sit into the positive, and you really need to do things every day. Like get out in the morning, go for a walk, enjoy the sun, be in nature. You know, think about things that have happened to you that, you know, make you smile. Have gratitude. You know, what great thing happened today? How do you want your day to go? You know, all that. Stop visualizing it. We have much more power than you think. Don't sit in the negative of, oh, it's going to go wrong, because it will. So I hope that helps, Livia, and good luck for it. Hang on, bear with me. Fifi. Goodness me, I'm not going to be able to pronounce your name. Refelwe does she does she truly love me? Okay, give me a minute. Let me just tune into this. Let me just tune into this. Fifi, this is for you. Does she truly love me? It's a bit of a weighted question, really. You know, sometimes we have to think about what we're going to say. Does she love you? Yes. You know, truly. I feel like there's been things that you're not feeling that they're making such an effort at a moment. It feels that the vibrational energy between the two of you is not on a equal footing, is what I'm getting. I don't feel like there's as much harmonious energy in the connection. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, but we've got the Ace of Wands. You know, you can bring this back. The Ace of Wands is a great card. The Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe. Yeah, it is about finding that inspiration, finding that motivation, finding that change, you know, making the effort yourself. It's like what you do. If you feel like somebody is not making the effort with you, then you give it 110% to them for 4 weeks. 110%. Change that vibration, motivate them, get behind them, do everything that you can for 4 weeks. If you don't see a change, leave. You know, if you've given it your all, every ounce of energy, and I believe that will bring in balance. You know, it's imbalanced at the moment for sure, but I think that will help. When I think that's what the guy is saying to me. Hello, Ritu. Thank you for subscribing. Shakshi. Hello, Shakshi. Does my friend Shakshi Chilla got married? What's going on in her life? Don't really understand that question. Does my friend Shakshi Chilla got married? Will she get married? Is that what you mean? You're just going to have to word that again. Hang on, let's just go over here. Juanita. Oh. Let's pour you some advice, Juanita. Okay. it's not, you know, it's not good. I can feel the energy, but let's get you some advice. New beginning. You know, new beginning. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in the in the 3D, in your reality. It's, you know, I don't know whether you were here at the beginning and we pulled cards that was about the general collective. You know, what were we going to be working on today? And one of the cards was a hole in the soul. You know, there was also it's quite dark, this deck. Selling out. You know, quite negative about your situation. I'm going to pull a card from the deck, out of this deck, and get you some guidance as well. Let's see what this became. You know, I've got to say what you mean. And I feel that you might not be able to do that to him. Certainly if there's difficulties there when he's drinking, but you can say what you mean to spirit and get really clear with what it is you want in your life with spirit. You know, it's that if somebody is being unkind to you and abusive, then again, I understand that it's not as easy. People say, well, just leave, and that it can be more complicated than that. But put that out to the universe, put that out. It's like, what do you mean? What do you want? You know, there's better out there. There is better out there. You know, everybody deserves to be treated with respect and kindness. And hang on, dropped a card. You got alchemy. You know, I feel like there's balance coming in. But you've got to take the first step. You've got to move it forward, definitely. Yeah, Chariot, absolutely. That's what I was feeling. Chariot card. You got to start moving it forward. And the Chariot card is not always about speeding ahead. It's about getting in balance. It's about starting to put things in place. It's about starting to realize that, you know, you're going to go over some stones. You're going to go over some potholes. There's going to be some bumps in the journey, but it's about getting that, you know, you've got two horses and they need to be pulling at the same place. So you need to decide what it is you want, my darling, but I'm sending you much love and light and much protection as well. Okay. The touch tree. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to all the newbies that are coming on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So lovely. You can ask a question, absolutely. Will my new love work out? Let's have a look. Today is transformational day. So, you know, this is about doing the questions a little bit differently. This is about really like, you know, yes, it's going to work out. Of course it's going to work out. We have that power. We have that vibration. It's important to sit in the trust, to sit in the faith, to sit in the belief and just see it working and put all your effort into it, you know. That is really, really important. Okay. So I'm going to take that one. Okay. The touch tree. Will that you love work out? I feel like you're quite protective of your energy. We've got the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands can be just kind of, you know, taking the day as it comes. It can also be a little bit protected, you know, just not, you know, just a little bit closed, not quite sure, you know. She's also got protective band around her. So for me, when I get those two together, little bit of protection coming on. You need to balance that up. You know, you can be vulnerable and let people in and take that leap of faith. And then, yes, it will move forward. But it's like sometimes look at our own stuff rather than looking at other people's, you know, live in that space. You know, sometimes we need to take leap of faith. This is about transformation. Transformation is about letting people in. I always want my readings to be more than just a yes and a no answer. I want people to grow. I want people to understand, I am a spiritual coach. I work with people to heal and transform their lives, to have clarity, to have connection, and to have faith in themselves and grow and not keep repeating these cycles that we do to ourselves that just bring about pain. Spirituality for me, it's all about growth of the self. It's about understanding difficult lessons that are brought to us and about finding that strength and healing and stepping into your highest self, the highest version of yourself. And that's really what I work with people. The psychic readings are just a sideline. It's just something else I do. This gift a tool. I like to think of it as a tool because I've had to work to understand it. I teach people psychic development. I teach them how to expand their tool. We all have tools in life. And I use this within my coaching. I use this within development of people because I have that extra sense that I can tap into. So it makes my job a little bit easier in getting people to where it is they want to be and getting people to heal. So, it's that, if you're going through a difficult relationship, if you are healing, if you are heartbroken for whatever reason, there are many, many things that you can do. And it's about taking those steps forward. It's not like focusing all your energy on what they're doing and are they thinking of me? And I know we do that, but it's not helpful energy. It's like, at least entwine that with sitting in your own energy and be powerful for you and getting your life back on track. They're the people that I like to work with because they're the people that I can help empower. They're the people, everybody can do this. It is not easy, but stepping in the highest version of yourself, this is what you're here for. This is what you are here for. Andrea, Hector. Oh, okay, Andrea. Well, I believe that your clairvoyance will increase. Something about the eyes. So I would focus on that and that will help you develop. You can hear them. So you've got clairaudience. You'll start seeing, it comes in things. My main gift is I'm a clairsentient, claircognizant. So I feel a lot of it in my body. When I tune into spirit, when I do mediumship, I feel an awful lot of it within my body. And I just have a clear knowing. So the thoughts just come down through me. I don't ever remember what I've channeled and what I've said after. So after I've done this, I clear myself. I don't remember a thing. I can't carry all that energy around. So if you've had readings with me, and then there's a lot of you on here that have, I always say, like, I don't remember what I said last time. I think that's a good thing because when I say the same thing, it's like a fresh energy. I feel like it's a confirmation and I feel that that's a good thing. But, I forgot where I was going with this. Anyhow, if that resonates with you and you would like a reading, do check out my website, spiritualwarrior.uk. I offer lots and lots of different modalities, all sit within the spiritual realm. Mentorship, development, if you want to develop your own psychic abilities. Obviously, I do readings, tarot readings, psychic readings, mediumship readings. I do soul retrievals, emotional freedom technique, and of course, coaching. So if you want to get from A to B, whether that's with your business or whether personally with yourself, that is the main thing that I do. This is just a bit of fun. How are we doing for time? Okay. I also do Reiki. I am a Reiki master. I've been doing loads of Reiki of late. I don't know what that's about. I went for a space and I wasn't doing Reiki at all. I do distance healing as well. So you don't have to be in the room, but I've got somebody coming in the room. So I can't be late today. So let's do another one. Okay, so guys, if you are new to the channel, thank you for jumping on. I am live every weekday. I don't go live on weekends. Monday, 8:30 p.m. British Summer Time. Tuesday, Wednesday, midday. Thursday, 3 p.m. Friday, normal time, 9 o'clock. The morning shift. So if I haven't got through to you, I do apologize. Do like and follow the channel and then you will know when I am live. And I'm going to do themes again next week because I think we've got a new moon or full moon on Monday. Something like that. The touch tree, you are very, very welcome. Let's just go. Thank you for all the gifts. Regan, will your relationship improve? Let's just have a quick look. Let's have a quick look. Regan, will your relationship improve? Slowly, I would say. I've got 2 pages here. So I would say that their energy is a little bit immature. I feel like they're not great. And you know what's interesting? My guys just said to me, they're both looking away. I feel like their energy is not focused on putting into the energy. What needs to happen is there needs to be growth within this relationship. And the bickering needs to stop. It's like change the energy, change the frequency. What does she need to do to change this? Okay, you need to get balance in. You need to get back. As we're talking about transformation today, and as I've said before, you know, when you're in a relationship, if it's not how you want it to be, then give it your all for a month. You know, and I don't mean to wait on them hand to foot, but I mean energy. You know, how are you doing? How was your day? Let's go on a day. Let's do this. Let's do that. You're amazing. And do it for 4 weeks and really change the frequency and watch what happens. If nothing happens, change, leave. They're not worth it. If they change because of your frequency, no, you can't hold somebody up all the time, but you can start the process. How much do you want it? You know, how much do you want it? Sometimes we just need to do the work. There is healing to be done here. There is healing. So I feel like there's some stuff from the past that needs to be healed as well. So, but believe in your dreams. We've got the star card, and that, ladies and gents, is an amazing card to finish up on. So have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to try and do a reading that I will put on my YouTube channel. Do check out my other channels. If you want to watch this back, if you've got a reading, you can do on Instagram. They do repeat it and I will pin it up. If you're on TikTok or all the others, then TikTok, you definitely can't. I don't know. Do they put it up? Yeah, Facebook. And I think they do on YouTube as well. So lovely to connect with you all. Have a fantastic day. I'm going for another coffee, and I will see you on Monday, 8:30 p.m. on Monday. So hopefully you can join me then, or midday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 p.m. on a Thursday, or back at 9 a.m. on a Friday. Love and light to you all. Transform your lives. Believe in everything. Believe in what you can do. You are worth it. Lots of love and light, guys. Take care.